Well, for our last news topic, I almost didn't put this in the notes, but it's still worth talking about, especially considering I'm sure a lot of you out there are a huge Stranger Things fan, as I am as well. Well, most of the season. Season 2, I wish never happened, but it redeemed itself with Season 3. Stranger Things is very much a love letter to 80s movies, TV, all things 80s. And they've done so with casting famous actors from the 80s. You had Sean Austin, who was in The Goonies. You had Carrie Elwes in Princess Bride. Well, now add Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund, in a new role in Stranger Things Season 4. He supposedly will be playing in like a mentally insane person that killed a bunch of people. I actually, as much of a horror fan as I am, I have never seen any of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Just don't have any desire. I've seen every Friday the 13th. I've seen all the Halloweens. Freddy Krueger just don't do it for me. That being said, I got excited reading this because horror is often stigmatized as if you are a well-known actor in the horror genre, it is very hard for you to break into the mainstream as a credible actor for whatever reason. People seem to think because you're in a horror movie, no matter what the horror movie is, that you are a B+ level actor at best. So I appreciate when filmmakers go, no, I liked you from something. Let's put you in here. I've seen Robert Englund in interviews. He seems like a wonderful, pleasant individual, and he is desperate to come back for another Nightmare on Elm Street. And there's been talk of them doing it. It's just a little complicated because the rights to the franchise belong with Wes Craven's estate ever since he passed away, so they're kind of working through those issues. I think this is really, really cool. I'm happy for the guy. I'm not the biggest Nightmare on Elm Street fan, but anytime classic horror or horror icons get recognized, I'm okay with that, and I'm a fan of that. I appreciate that, and the Duffer Brothers, I think, have done a good job of that. Michael, I don't think we've ever talked about it. Have you seen Stranger Things?
I watched the first season out off of a recommendation from a friend, and I watched it in one night. I started watching it at 8 o'clock, and I didn't go to bed till about 4 a.m. That was a very long day at work the next day.
Yeah.
But I couldn't put it down. I watched the first episode of season 2, and I have not watched Stranger Things since.
Yeah, just skip to season 3. Trust me, season 3 is awesome. Season 2 was awful.
I have not gone back. This, though, makes complete sense. It's funny that you're saying that this guy who just played Freddy is playing the same person who killed people, so apparently he's just playing Freddy.
Well, except apparently he killed him in real life and not in the dream world, so there's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's that way in the Upside Down. I have no idea, but I think it's pretty great. A great addition to this show. People will love it. Nothing but good things to say here. After that, I'm happy that this will continue, and I wish them nothing but success. Season 5, is that coming next fall?
Season 4. It's season 4. They're filming it right now.
Season 4.
They're filming it right now, I believe. So that brings me to a secondary question attached to this. I know you haven't seen a lot of it, but they bring in older actors like I said, Carrie Elwes, Sean Austin, Winona Ryder. Mm-hmm. If you had your pick of like those either obscure actors from the 80s or actors that might not be as big as they were in the 80s for Stranger Things in some role, is there any names that stick out to you? Like for me, Jamie Lee Curtis. I love me some Jamie Lee Curtis in whatever she's in. Or Danielle Harris from Halloween's 4 and 5. They already had Carrie Elwes. I love me some Carrie Elwes. Any 80s names that stick out to you if you would like to see on the show?
I mean, it would be interesting to throw like a Sigourney Weaver out there. I mean, I think that'd be hilarious.
She's the same character she was in Holes. Let's do that.
Yeah, exactly. Just throw her as a conspiracy theorist as well. Maybe throw in the fact that she was once abducted by aliens or something. Like, you just have a little more fun with it, and have her somewhat connected through the story that way. I think of maybe you can take maybe an actress star, for example. His name is eluding me right now. Just a second. he was in Predator, and he's in Carl Weathers. Like throw Carl Weathers out there.
Carl
Like,
Weathers would be a
that's
great
just
name.
yeah.
Carl
So
Weathers and Dolph
I'm thinking
Lundgren.
of people like that.
Mm.
It's right. Jean Claude Van Damme, please. How about that?
Ooh, that'd be fun. The weird thing is, like, I like Stranger Things, but the thing I'm most excited about for season 4 is they've already announced that one of the characters, his job, his part-time job that he has, is working at a family video. To which I'm just going, yay, family video, my happy place. Say the video store, people. Family videos, awesome.